Hello, hello, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. We are looking at our project board here, and there's a couple things I want to do. Need to finish the base staircase, which is what I want to do, and I want to expand the enchant area. These two are going to go hand in hand. And if you're wondering how exactly, well, if we head over here, we have the staircase that goes down into the next level down below. And this area here has never been finished. I've never finished it. The portal's loud. We got the trash system over here, which I want to move anyway. Did it seriously start raining? Of course, when I go to actually record, it starts raining. And I was about to say, did I not turn the weather off? Yeah. So, I wanted to finish off edging and whatnot of the walls right here because you got dirt on this layer, you got this. This isn't even finished either. Need to finish the ceiling in here as well. So we just need to get some stone bricks here. There's stone brick 1, there's stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, that should be enough. I hope. 8 stacks of stone brick, yeah, that should be plenty. But yeah, I want to finish up this room. Another thought is I would like for us to be able to go that way. And considering the staircase is kind of in the way for that, I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about fixing that issue. Like, should I somewhat break my scheme for this base and make this room not squared? Maybe is an option. But I would like to avoid doing that. But it might have to be done depending on what we can think of here. And the other option is I make a doorway here and a doorway here, and it goes to one room where then we can branch out of. That is also an option, and that option is definitely appealing to me. I definitely like that option. Alright, let's see what else we have to do around here. Next option is we kind of cut this out a bit, like so, and then put the doorway here. I'm not the biggest fan of that because it looks weird for the staircase. I mean, I know before upside down stairs were possible that this was pretty common, or just having a block underneath to look like it's supported by some sort of column was preferred, but not a fan of that particular layout. What I think we'll do... oh, and this hallway hasn't been finished either yet. Neither has this room. Need to finish these. Looks so unfinished, if you will. What I think we'll do is the double entrance method into one room over. And I need to jump place these, so... I'm going to finish up these walls and get the tunnel dug, which I think it's 6 blocks. 6 blocks there? Is it 6? No, it should be 5. 5. Did I miscount here? I probably miscounted here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's this hallway's wrong. Okay. I can put that on project board as well. Is this one wrong? No. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up these walls and the ceiling and get the whatever else here done, along with those tunnels and the next room, and then we'll work from there. Alrighty, well, I got most of this room finished off. I gotta do the roof here still, but as I was working on this room, mining out the wall, I broke whatever block was there, saw the glowstone, got confused, I'm like, why is there glowstone down here? Turns out, we are actually at a mine shaft. So that wall will be unable to be used for anything. Um, outside of maybe some sort of storage system or something of the sort. Which leaves the other two walls free for us to be able to do stuff with. And let me just go ahead and finish up this right here really quick. Alright, so we can come down the stairs, we can now go left or right to get to that chamber, and notice that there. Yeah, so we can come down the stairs, go either left or right to come into this room, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's too dark in the middle here. Yeah, light level 6 here. And I'm going to assume those spots are also too dark, so we'll have to figure out a lighting solution. This room is 13 by 13. I did that to make this a fairly large intersection. And you know what? Did this end up being in the center? No, it's offset. Damn. I was hoping maybe if it was in the center, because that glowstone is in the center of the wall. This is actually off by 1 block then. That's unfortunate. But yeah, if it was actually in the center, we could actually have maybe a secret get in, get out through here with that, maybe, using paintings or something. I'm pretty sure that trick works still. But yeah, we can go ahead and use 2 different walls here now. And depending on... I need to re-watch one of my first videos I released that actually described the rule sets for this maze. Because I don't remember if I actually specifically stated if these hallways have to be in the center of the room. If not, and this is what I was thinking, we have the ability to have a hallway here, well, not on that wall, a hallway here, and a hallway here, and actually have 2 rooms off that one wall, and 2 rooms off of this one wall as well. Depending on the sizes, of course. But that is a potential option for us to do, but I need to rewatch and see what exactly I put down for the ground rules of this place here. Did I do everything here in this little spot, by the way? Yes, I did. Good. Alright. I didn't finish this up. I did the hallway walls, but that was it. And this is still 6 wide. I need to bring this in 1. But that's going to take a bit of pain because I need to shift all of these chests over 1. And all of those over 1. And a lot of those are filled. It's going to take some time. So I'm not too worried about it right this particular second. But yeah, I need to check out my rules again and determine what exactly I had stated for this. And depending on what I find out, we will work on the enchantment room expansion on one of these walls over here. And yeah, I'll be back once I figure it out and actually mine the tunnel. Alrighty, there are 2 rules I had found in episode 3 that I put out. Rooms must be 5 by 5 or 7 by 7, and connecting hallways are 5 blocks long. Well, we've obviously avoided this first rule, because I believe this room over here is even 9 by 9. That is 7 by 7. The storage room, though, definitely violates that rule. This room is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. This is a 15 by 15, and obviously that violates that rule already. The hallways are 5 blocks long. Hell, even the hallway into the storage room is a violation of that rule as well. But I do intend on fixing that, so it won't be a problem. But yeah, those 2 rules I put down initially are, well, it's not going to work. So I'm going to be changing that rule. Rooms must be odd numbered from 5 to 15 blocks wide. So I could do 5 block room, I could do a 15 block room, but it also has to be squared. This rule I'm not changing at all. So that sign can go away now. But yeah, that is the two rules that this entire house setup is meant to be based around. And I could not find any specific wording that I did anywhere in any of my older videos stating that the hallways have to be in the middle. So we are free to do what I was talking about a moment ago. And just kind of throw caution to the wind with that. I think the reason I might have had it stuck in my head that they had to be centered was because, like, this room here, it's 5 by 5 or whatever outside of these two tunnels over here now. And then it makes sense to have this centered, to me anyway. I like centering things on an odd number. So yeah, I think that's why I kind of had that in my brain. But I haven't found anything stating that to be the case, so we will go with it. And I'm going to be making those two tunnels now. One of them for the enchanting room, one for who knows what. We'll just have an extra tunnel just in case we have another room idea somewhere down the line. Maybe expanded brewing room, perhaps. We'll see. But yeah, I am going to do that now. I'll be back once more. Alrighty, well, I have ran into a small issue. I wanted this room to be 11 by 11 for the expanding enchanting area, and it turns out this actually runs into our existing trash system. So let's take a look at these rules again. This is what I recently changed. Rooms must be odd numbered from 5 to 15, and connecting hallways are 5 blocks long. We're going to make an additional rule here, expansion, if you will, about the hallways. Hallways can have a 3 by 3 intersection. So, you know how we use this room here, kind of as a intersection point, as well as this one here, and this one here. What that means is we have this hallway. Actually, you know what? Let's get some redstone. Let's do this in redstone. Why not? Alright, we got some redstone. And it happens to be day out. Okay, so let's say this here is that hallway. Or something represented by the 3 by 3. Or, I'm sorry, the redstone, just 5 long. So here's the hallway. Normally we have a room here, demonstrated by this. And then we have hallways going off of that, right? Yeah? What this means is that the hallway, when it is 5 long, we can have a single point. I'm going to represent that by redstone, and then we can have additional hallways off of that. That way, it is not required to have a room to be connecting the individual hallway branches. The reason I want to do this is to allow intersection points that are not necessarily rooms, and it'll allow us to overcome the space issue that we have down below for the... What's up with the rain today and me recording? But yeah, it'll allow us to overcome the space issue down below and allow us to actually continue to use that space over there. What I can do with that 3 by 3 hallway thing, or I'm sorry, 3 by 3 intersection spot, is, well, we have quite a bit of wasted space here right now. As you can see, this actually is pretty deep. It's 5 blocks wide, plus 3 here and that little bit. So there's a decent amount of space in there. I've been wanting to move this anyway, and redo it again. We could... let's see, where does that 3 by 3 spot fit in? It fits in right... Oh, actually right here where I have these torches marked. So, this is where that 3 by 3 little intersection, hallway intersection would happen, and then we would have a hallway that way and a hallway that way, which would go right along this wall for the enchantment area. What would happen since this is perfectly aligned right here, to have a wall go across here, I could take this chest and actually put it into that wall and then have the trash system inside of here. And that way that space is being used up. It has a purpose. We have a trash spot. It doesn't look ugly as hell like it does right now. And we would be able to make use of it whenever we would want, and what have you. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm not sure how long this episode's been going on though, so we may need to call it quits here. Let me go check. Oh, actually this episode has only been about 15 minutes, so we can actually continue working on this. So I do have a layout design in my mind for what this should look like. Part of this wall might end up being bookshelves. We'll see. We'll see. But I originally intended it to be, but depending on the spacing here, I might go against it just because of random bookshelves and as the wall itself looks a bit weird in my opinion. But I'm going to go ahead and move all this stuff off camera and finish up this room. I also need to do some stuff here, and I want to empty out this a little bit so we can actually put this kind of contraption inside of there without too much of an issue. I've got a wall up me. Yeah, I need to move everything and get everything set up. Alrighty, it's been hour and a half or so since my last cut. I may sound a bit tired because it's presently 4:36 a.m. and I'm usually in bed by roughly now. But I wanted to get this project done and actually finish up the episode to, you know, render while I was asleep and then upload. So yeah, this is the new enchanting room. We have 28 total chests around here. We got 3 and 3 over here, so 6, and then 11 and 11, so 22, so 28 in total. And the game just froze on me. Minecraft, why? There we go. Minecraft, why did you freeze on me? I've actually been noticing some weird issues as of late with Minecraft and my computer. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but it's something I need to look into. This isn't entirely finished because I want to put iron bars at the top here just for a bit of a decorative element. And make it look like these are actually being held up by something, especially over here where I don't have the wall going all the way up. The reason by the way I did that is because this is meant to be more of a dividing wall and not an actual wall, because this is meant to be a full-on room. And this should work as an enchanter. For level 30, I've essentially moved all the bookshelves and whatnot down. I have yet to move the books into the rightful spot. The reason for this is because, well, I have, well, all of these books, those books, and those books to move, and each of those chests, the reason there's 28 of them, is because each chest will contain one particular enchantment. Now, you may be wondering why there's 28 and not 26 for all the enchants and lapis. Because we have, and that would actually be a valid question, because we are not in 1.9 yet, there are 2 enchantments that were introduced in 1.9 that I'm taking into account for. It is Frostwalker and Mending. Both of those enchantments are not presently in this game, but I am making spots for them, so when we actually upgrade to 1.9, the enchanting system doesn't need to be redone again. As for these item frames, I do intend on taking these books, the ordinary books here, and putting it in here, and then renaming it to, say, Protection, for example. And then when I put it in there, I can scan over it and be like, okay, so I know this chest is for protection enchantments and whatnot. And where'd that book go? I hate item frames. I hate knocking items out of item frames, I should say. But yeah, that is the point of that. That's going to take me some time along with some levels, 28 of them to be exact. And actually 27, because one of these chests is going to be used for the lapis that is required here. Now, I did move the trash system as we kind of walked through initially here. So this is the input chest. It allows the... So I can't get over here. Oh, I did take out the lava. Okay, good. The chest has the hopper underneath just like before, but the dropper is facing upwards, and I've used this block here and the comparator on the other side to use this effect. So the comparator can grab the dropper contents, it'll force feed the signal into the repeater, come around this corner at full strength, hit this and hit this block at the same time, causing it to eject whatever is in there. And I can demonstrate this with, oh, let's see, what do I have a lot of that's renewable and I don't really care? Nothing really on me at the moment. Let's go get some cobblestone just so we can demonstrate this just a bit, because I've actually gotten a good hefty amount of cobblestone again. Oh, and for this area here, I did just block it off, and I'm thinking for these intersections here, these hallway intersections, I'm going to do this, because there's no otherwise good way to get the lighting in here. And when I was checking it, it was 7, yeah, I think light level was 7 or so right here in the center. And with no torches, I think it was 6 over here in this corner. Speaking of, I forgot a torch there. So yeah, I'm using these torches kind of to light up this area, but we may revisit this intersection at some point in the future to refigure that out. I am going to leave this entire room open, by the way. That's why I have so many torches spammed about, just to prevent any mob spawns in there. But the reason I'm leaving it open is if, in the event we ever need to get in here for anything, we are able to. And in the future, if we need to use this area for some other redstone thing, or I want to move this for decoration or whatever, I can actually use a comparator repeater here in the block and then that way as well. So there's actually enough room for me to rotate this over into this entire wall, leaving this entire bit over here open. But I am ready to close this up for now. And yeah, that's really about it. There's some lighting things I need to do in here as well, because it looks really dark up in the upper corners, and some of these item frames may look a bit dark as well. I don't know. There's just a few things I need to do yet to get everything all spotless and perfect and nice looking again. And a lot of time going to be spent moving all the books down and renaming books, the book items in this chest, to all of the enchantments and whatnot. So it's going to take some time. But this is more or less a room. Oh, and I do intend on taking these bookshelves and bringing them all the way up to the ceiling. I know it's not required. And I also intend on making it asymmetrical like this. So you can see it only goes out 3 here and 4 there. My initial design had these bookshelves in the wall as part of the wall. But because of the spacing constraints, I decided against it and actually shifted it in on both sides by 1. If I went out 1 more here, it kind of leaves a small little gap to come by, and I will pass on that. I would like to have it a bit more open. I also have 6 anvils down here, which should be plenty. This is going to be used for combining the books and whatnot together into the next tier of enchantment. So, like, if I have 2 protection 1 books, it becomes a protection 2, etc., etc. The lava sound, by the way, is a bit of a nice touch in this room, if you ask me. Kind of sounds like something's bubbling, something mystical's happening. No, it's just lava behind the wall, but it works for me. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. I hope I don't sound too tired, but I am going to go to bed after this, so I hope you guys enjoyed. We made a lot of work. It only took me about 3 hours and 40 minutes to do all this. But until next time, take it easy.